Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am going to be unboxing and trying out the Glamlite VIP box. So this box, you guys, it was either 39 or 44. I think it was 39 because I think when I got my email about the shipping, it was like a total of 44 something. So I think it was like $4.95 shipping. And I thought about adding something to it to get free shipping at 50, but I was like, anything I add is over $10, so I'm going to end up paying $20 more, 15. So I'm going to end up paying $15 more for something I don't really need. I had a really good variety in this box, so I just ended up getting the box and nothing else, but I'm so excited. Before I get started into unboxing this box, my I'm Thankful For You giveaway, holiday giveaway is going on right now. I'll put a link up in the iCards where you can see everything in it and how to enter, and a link down below with the entry link, with the entry link, and you do need to be a subscriber to enter this giveaway, so just make sure that you click that subscribe button as well. So for the VIP box, there were two boxes you could choose from. It was not like a mystery box or anything. You knew exactly what you were going to get, and the only thing I really looked at were the palettes in it, because everything else, although I should go back and see what was in that other box, but the other box had the rectangle palettes that were a little bit older from Glamlite, and the box I got had the two pizza slices. Oh my gosh, so excited to try these. I have swatched them, but I have not tried them yet. But I saw these in that box and I got it right away. They sold out. They had these boxes around 2 weeks before I got them, and they sold out like within hours. So as soon as I saw that go live, I bought this box, because these, if I were going to buy something from Glamlite, it would be these pizza palettes. So now I have them and I can try them. I'm going to swatch them for you guys and do a look with one of them. The total value of the box was well over $100, but let's see what else is in here. It's just a bunch of really good variety of things to try out. So the next thing that was in here is the Glow With Us Caribbean Glow Body Luminizer. Now, I wasn't sure what this looked like, so I did open it up to see what it looked like. It reminds me a lot of the Sol de Janeiro one, like the color of it. So I am not going to keep this. This is going to go in a giveaway, because I got that Sol de Janeiro one in a FabFitFun box, I mean like a year and a half ago at least, and I have barely even used any of it. So I don't need this. I would never go through this. So I am going to put this one in a giveaway. And there were two pairs of lashes in here. So the first one I have are the Glamlite Burger Lashes. How so cute. So cute. Here is what those look like. I think I'm going to put these ones on today after I do the look. And the other one are the Paint Splashes. And I think there were different ones. So this is the one with the blue background. I think they were differentiated by the background color that was in there, but these are really pretty and fluffy as well. Got a liquid lipstick. This one is in Bon Appetit. So here's what it looks like. And I love that this has that little mirror on it. So I'm actually going to put this on right now. But this is a color I would pick, so that is pretty exciting for me as well. I'm always hesitant to try new liquid lipstick brands because you just never know if they're going to be really drying. So we'll see how that feels after a little bit, but that's a really pretty color. I like that. It's like a peachy nude shade. This is a perfect color for me. I love that kind of color. Then we got this. I am going to use this today to see how it works, but it is the Quick Crease is what it's called. Create the Perfect Cut Crease. These kinds of things are a little silly to me, but we'll try it since it's in here, and then I can let you guys know how it works. And the last thing that we got is the waterproof eyeliner calligraphy pen, and this I think is from the Paint collection that came out. And it is so beautiful, and I'm going to use it today, but I will tell you that the shape of it does make it hard to get a nice line, just because like the bulky packaging can get in the way of that. So that's the only thing I've noticed about this. It is really opaque. It's a really good formula, not too watery, not too thick, but it does the packaging just makes it a little awkward to make that line. And it is a felt tip liner, which is not my favorite. And it's got some good flexibility to it, but it could be a little more flexible. I like the brushes better because I feel like you just get a little more control over your wing liner when you use a brush tip. So that is everything that's in this box. I'm still trying to remember that my camera is over on this side and not in the middle. I keep looking in the middle still. What was I going to say? I will check to see what the actual value of this is before I finish this video, so I'll let you know that. But I am so excited to try these products. Before I get into the eye look, I am going to swatch both of these palettes. I am going to go ahead and start with the Meat palette, I think is what it is. Yeah, Meat Lovers palette. So this is a more pinky shades to it. It's so cute. It opens up like a cardboard pizza slice, like you would get a single slice. And then you've got the palette here, and it looks the same. It does have the mirror, which is always nice. And then this is what the palette looks like. So I'm going to start with the more neutral shades in here. So I'm going to start with Meatballs and Sausage. And this one is a brown, but it definitely has like a little maroon hint to it. And then we've got Bacon and Chicken. So those are the neutral shades in this palette. Now moving on to the colorful shades. So we've got Canadian Bacon, Red Onion, and Crushed Red Pepper, Ham, Pepperoni, and Salami. So this is from the Meat Lovers palette. Those are so beautiful. So beautiful. I feel like I really want to use this shade today. Oh, it's like an orange with a little bit of pink undertone in it, and they're so pretty. All right, let's move on to the Veggie Lovers. So first we've got Mushroom, Black Olive, and Caramelized Onion. Boy, those shimmers in these palettes are so pretty. We've got Yellow Pepper and Garlic. The yellow pepper one, you've kind of got to build up some, but it might go better on the lid than it does for a swatch. Olives and basil, jalapeno, green pepper, and spinach. I really love that jalapeno shade as well. So this is the Veggie Lovers palette. So you can kind of decide which color story you like better. Put that in the comments for me. What do you lean toward? It's kind of funny because if you guys have seen what's coming up in the December BoxyCharm, so I'm going to say it here if you want to skip a few seconds, I should be getting mine. Actually, you might have already got yours by the time this goes live. The little, what are they called? Storybook Cosmetics palettes. We are getting one with this kind of color story and one with kind of this color story. So that's kind of interesting. But I don't know which I like better. I feel like the swatches on here just look more vibrant and opaque and powerful than the swatches here. Okay, I had to put on like a sweatshirt. It is so cold. I just can never get used to this time of the year. I cannot stand it, and I hate cold weather. All right, I'm going to get started. I definitely want to use pepperoni from the Meat Lovers palette, but I am going to get started with yellow pepper in the crease. And we'll see how that applies on the lid, since that swatch wasn't the best. I don't know what brush this is. I think it's a Moda one that I got from a BoxyCharm or FabFitFun box, and I do really like Moda brushes. They're so soft and fluffy. This one I'm just kind of throwing up here in the transition crease area. Yeah, I do feel like you've got to build this one up a bit. And this liquid lipstick is feeling pretty comfortable so far. I'm going to take this e.l.f. pointed eye pencil brush right here, and I don't know what I want to do in the crease. If I'm putting pepperoni on, you know what, I think I'm going to do crushed red pepper, And then I'm going to take mushrooms from the Veggie Lovers. This is crushed red pepper from the Meat Lovers. And then I'm going to take mushrooms, which was that brown but burgundy maroon undertone for the outer V. So I'm just going to lay crushed red pepper in the crease here. That's got really nice pigment and bold color to it. All right, before I go in with that cut crease device thing, I'm going to take a little bit of this mushroom shade. It is right here, and just put it in the outer corner. And then I think I'm just going to do, I'm not going to cover the whole thing with concealer. I'm just going to do a little bit. Obviously, I need to do some blending where these shades meet. Ooh, those blended really nice together. It just kind of deepened it up, but doesn't look splotchy or anything, and I don't really feel like I'm being that precise with it. I'm just kind of throwing it on there. All right, so I'm going to go back in with the brush that I had, the yellow, is it yellow pepper? Yeah. And just blend where these meet, so there's no weird lines. So I've got my ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I guess just put it on part of here. This is going to be so interesting. Okay, so I just have that much covered. I feel like it's going to dry out by the time it gets to my eye. That was weird. That was weird. I didn't really talk enough through that. Let me put some more concealer on here. Maybe it just needs to be more coated with concealer because it didn't cover it all the way. Okay, so I mean, I wouldn't actually spend money on this product. I think that using a brush is just as effective whether you're a beginner or not. I mean, it's not like that's a super precise line that it gave me. You know what I mean? So let me go in. I am going to kind of blend this out with my finger where it meets there. So that'll just help it blend a little bit better when I go in with the matte shades to blend out again. I'm going to take a flat definer brush and that color, what was it? So pretty. Was it pepperoni? And I'm going to put that over the concealer. This is the only occasion that I wouldn't ever. This is the only reason I would recommend someone to get that little cut crease device. If you want to make a cut crease and you're not making it because you're afraid to make a cut crease, then buy a device so you are not afraid anymore. I mean, if it's going to help you overcome your fear of making a cut crease, I don't know. Are people intimidated by cut creases? I mean, it does. I guess it looks pretty nice. I guess what I'm trying to say in way too many words is it's more of a gimmick than a tool for me. But I have also been doing cut creases for a really long time and don't need a tool for it. All right, so I just went in with mushrooms to put some more over there. Now I'm going in with crushed red pepper, which is the red one we put in the crease. And I'm just going to blend where mushrooms and pepperoni meet. And then you can see I definitely need to go in with something smaller to fix right above here. So this is crushed red pepper, and I'm just taking a really small brush to fix where some concealer hit that. And then I'm going to go in with the brush that I had the yellow on. And just blend that right out. I'm going to take just like a plain, what this is. This is a Coastal Scents brush. It's just a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to blend the edge here. There's just a little bit of skipping right there. I mean, that's super pretty. That is That's beautiful. I haven't created like a sunsetty look like this in quite a while because I've been trying so many other things out. So I got the other eye done. I cannot get over how pretty these eyeshadows are. This pepperoni is like my new favorite shade. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. And I don't know. I don't know about this cut crease thing. Because I do like how it looks. And for some reason, they haven't transferred onto the matte crease colors. But it could also be that shimmer formula just doesn't have a lot of transfer to it, which total props for that as well, because that is not very typical for me. Usually my cut creases do end up transferring a little bit onto the matte colors. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to take Red Onion, and that's going to be along the entire lower lash line. And then I think I'm going to take, what, Mushrooms was it? And that's just going to go on the outer corner a little bit. Whoa, so pigmented too, guys. These are so pigmented. The only one I had a little issue with was the yellow pepper, which I also kind of knew I was going to from when we did those swatches. And then I'm just going to take a flat definer brush. This one is from ColourPop that I'm using today, and Mushrooms, and just kind of like right there. All right, in the inner corner, I do want to put, let's see what we've got. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go in with Bacon, which is this shade right here for the inner corner highlight shade. I don't know. I feel like I just said I need to clean my brushes. Still haven't cleaned them. It's on this week's to-do list, which I'm probably still going to be saying next week that I need to clean my brushes. This shade, this is a very unique, let me see if I can show you guys. Okay, so we're right here, and I don't know if you can see how it moves. I'm not sure if you can see that in the viewfinder or not, but that it's so interesting of a formula. It's definitely different from the shimmer shade that I used. So I'm going to give this a little spray. And I'm going to start on the very inner corner. Oh, it's glittery. That's the difference. And then just kind of bring it up a little bit onto that lid shade, but like barely any. Okay, I think that looks really good how it is. I want to pick something for the lower lash line. Maybe a yellow will look good for the lower lash line. So I have got my ColourPop one and my LA Girl Neon Shockwave liner. The ColourPop one is Punch. The LA Girl one is Screamin'. So I'm going to start with the color. Oh my gosh. Guys, these things drive me nuts. Like, this is constant with these ColourPop ones. It's time to get a new yellow one soon. Oh no, please don't tell me that this one's dried out. I think it is. I'll be super sad. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting that on my eye. Let's see how much of this one I can get. I like the neon ones, but they are a little bit, I mean, they're more neon, so they're not as bold of a shade, I guess, as those ColourPop ones are. Yeah, you can, I mean, that is not like bold yellow by any means. I'm just going to leave it like that, though. I mean, it looks really pretty in there. It's just not as bold as that ColourPop one. So now I have another ColourPop product on my list. It's getting very long, so as soon as there's another sale, I'm going to go ahead and make that ColourPop purchase. Last two things I've got are the liner and the lashes. I did look up the prices. So my total box value is $153. The only difference between my box and the other box, besides the palettes, was my box came with 2 sets of lashes and the other box came with 1 lash and 2 liquid lipsticks. So I definitely would have preferred this one because I'm not super liking the liquid lipstick. I put a little gloss on it and it's better with the gloss on it. I just don't like my lips to feel dry. And in the winter, they're even more dry already. So that could be it. Okay, so I'm going to do some of this on camera from you, and maybe you'll be able to see the bit more difficulty that I have with it. So I'm going to start out. I don't really know if this is a little nudge for your finger or not, but I'm going to put my finger there because this is the best way, like, this way, this big old bump here gets in the way a little bit. So I'm going to put it on this way so I don't have that bump to get in the way of getting close to my eye. And we'll just kind of see how this goes. Putting on wing liner on camera is always more difficult than just doing it. So when I do a wing liner, I mean, you can already see I don't get those bumps when I do a pen tip. So I always start from the inner corner and work my way out. And then I go, I don't know, I see some people do like this. And I don't know if it's because of my eye shape or because I'm starting to get fine lines. But it always looks better for me when I pull down this way to make my line and then connect it. So now I'm going to flip it. And the bump is going to go this way. Because this is just, I don't know, there's something awkward when it's the other way. So I am going to close my eyes, not all the way, part of it. This is something else that happens when you get fine lines. This is turning into a liner tutorial. If you close it all the way, when you open it, you then have this weird like little gap. So I just close it about halfway so I can see where I want my wing to sit. And then it doesn't end up with this little weird thing. I don't know what to call it. All right, so I've got it flipped around, half closed. And then see, even that way, it just, there's something about this. And that could be that it's a felt tip. Never do I have these issues when I use a brush tip. All right, so now I'm just going to connect. And then try to fix right here. To make it more smooth. That looks a little better, but this is still kind of awkward here. So there we go. Not bad looking, just a lot more difficult to use than my standard brush tip liner. Let me go ahead and get some mascara on. I'm going to tight line with a dark color, and then I'll show you the look without lashes, and then I'll pop the burger lashes on. All right, so I'm back with all of that done. I am going to just wipe up a little bit here. Here's the final look without lashes. I'm going to go ahead and pop those burger lashes on. I don't know if I need to cut these down or not. I'll have to see. And I haven't really heard, oh, definitely need to cut these down. I haven't really heard anything about Glamlite lashes. So it'll be interesting to see how they apply. They do seem like they've got a pretty nice band, like thick, but not too thick, and also well-rounded. So let me go ahead and pop these on, and then I'll be back with my final look and thoughts on this box. All right, I'm back with those lashes on, and they are some large and in charge lashes. I thought they were going to be a little smaller. They look smaller than the paint splashes did, so those might be huge. They were very easy to apply, except for the fact that I had to keep clipping them because they're very long. So if you have long eyes this way, these would be good for you because I did have to keep clipping them. And other than that, where they were easy to put on, I do still need to clip them a little bit. I didn't want to go overboard the first time, so they might look a little rough. If you don't have lashes on, if your lashes aren't the right length, they're going to be harder to apply and they're going to look awkward on. Let me just talk a little bit about this box. First of all, I think it was an amazing deal. If they do this again and you haven't tried Glamlite or you just want some amazing shadows, then I think this is a great deal. So these pizza palettes on their own are $22 each, and the box was $39. So right there it's paid for. Plus I had all this other stuff to try. So if I were just to repurchase these, I would get these. These are amazing quality, especially this Meat Lovers one. I've used more of it, so I can speak more to it. This one, I still need to try a little bit more, but I'll do some more looks on Instagram and just see a little bit more what I think about that. The eyelashes I really like for, what are they, $12 or $14? I think that's a really good price for these because they seem to be really good quality. Was anything else like, yes, so glad I have it. I mean, this is not a bad tool. I don't hate it anymore. But you know what this cost on the Glamlite website? $25. I would never have paid $25 for this. Let's see. I would definitely not repurchase this. I would stick with my brush tip liners. And then we got that glow thing and the liquid lipstick, both of which I could do without. Overall, I think it's a really good value. If I were to recommend one item from the box, it would be this Meat Lovers palette, or just trying out their eyeshadows in general, because I think that is definitely where they have the highest quality at, are these eyeshadow palettes. So thank you guys so much for joining me for this unboxing. I would love to know if you guys picked this up or what you would want to purchase from it. Don't forget to enter the giveaway before you leave. Have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.